Not selecting the wheel? What do you mean? Wheelie scooter? I'm running no dupes. I'm not running all tracks. I have to select a different vehicle for every track. So I use scooter on the fuck me split. That's the second time I've ever got that strat. Feels good, man. I don't know if I'm really starting to get it, but like, it's been working a lot more at least, so. Why do you have to use every scooter? What? If you mean why do you have to use every vehicle, I don't use every vehicle. The run that I'm doing is called all tracks no dupes. I cannot select a duplicate vehicle. I have to do a new vehicle on every single track. That's the category that I'm running. If I was doing like just normal all tracks, then I would use scooter for most of the levels. It's just a different category. Because scooter is like really like way better than everything else. So all tracks is like you do all but 2 of the stages with scooter, and then you do the other 2 with rocket. So I like this category a lot more. Like this category was literally made just because scooter ended up being so good. Like back when I started running this game, there were like only I think maybe like 3 or 4 stages that you ran scooter on. But now it's gotten to the point where like scooter is just so much better than everything else because of the strats. So this category was made to circumvent that for people who didn't like that, which is most of the runners. Like, I don't know if there's anybody that actively runs regular all tracks anymore. Like, the only active runners of the game are like me and Pearstrike, and we both run this category. Damn. I'm still tilted about Carteros. I would be too, dude. That sucks. I kind of have a similar situation where, like, I only have 2 Ananta, and I have, like, 3 of literally every other card that is worth anything. So, I have, like, almost no reason to go back into that, but I also want to play Ananta if I ever get Shadow Game. So it's like, it's... I don't really think it's worth it. I think I just have to give up on ever playing the deck. Just because, like, I can't justify going into a main set for a single copy of a UR. Like, that just seems so fucking hard to justify. So I think I just have to deal with not ever actually being able to play Ananta Worms. Which sucks, because I love Worms. Streamer, why can I hear your controller? Fuck, sorry. My bad, guys. I know it's really annoying for all of you in chat to be able to hear anything out of my microphone. Maybe I'll just have a microphone, like, implanted into my vocal cords. That way it only picks up... Oh, fuck, you know what? It actually might pick up the sound of my heartbeat, potentially. I don't want that. That'd be awful. You guys wouldn't like that. Man, this is hard to be a good streamer. Holy shit. The stream meta in 2018 has really upped itself. Or one-upped itself, is what I mean. What controller am I using? Just a GameCube controller. This is a GameCube game. Yeah, my situation is way worse for sure. Like, quite literally. So the reason it's like this is because there was an event. Yeah, that's an ILPB. Holy shit, I was gonna say. Saving like 5 seconds. Okay, 4 seconds. But the reason that happened is because the 3 main URs that I wanted in the set were obviously Ananta and then King of the Swamp and Floodgate. I got there was like an event where it was like, you know, one of like the fucking $3 buy 3 packs get a UR, and the UR that I pulled was King of the Swamp. And then on my third time going into the box, I opened like 17 packs and I got my 3rd Floodgate. So technically I'm not like 200 packs to go, it's like 170 packs to go or something like that. But still, it's like almost the entire box to get a single Ananta. And I mean, fuck, I got the Floodgate in 17 packs. Like, maybe the fucking Ananta's right there, who knows. But it's just, it's so hard to justify when there's already a bunch of other shit. Like, I'm interested in Gishki, and Gishki is like the most expensive thing in the new set. So like, fuck me, like, it's hard being a free-to-play player, dude. It really is. Because the thing is, like, as far as big boxes go, the only sales that are actually worth it are the UR sales. When you really think about it. Because more than likely you're gonna go into a main box more than once. So the SR sales are actually kind of meaningless. I mean, they can help theoretically, but like, you know what I mean. Like, theoretically speaking, you're already gonna have to reset a box 1 time. Or a main box 1 time, so it doesn't really, I don't know. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to buy the SR stuff, unless you really want to. Like, maybe if you only want like 3 copies of an SR and you don't care about like anything else, then sure, it's fine. But like, assuming you go into the box and you also want URs, then it doesn't make sense, is what I'm getting at. I explained that really poorly, fucking whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Can we stop talking about Pokemon Go? I don't know. Like, again, like, so example, there's a sale going on right now, right? Where it's the $2 for 3 packs and an SR, and then it scales up and whatever. That was almost an ILPB. But yeah, so right now there's a sale for like $3 or $2 for 3 packs and an SR. Now again, there's a lot of shit that I want from the new set, but a lot of those things I want are URs. Like, I want fucking 3 copies of Gishki Chain, which is a UR. So there's no reason for me to buy that that SR thing, because I'm gonna have to go into the box multiple times anyway. So more than likely, I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 copies of every SR, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to explain. So even though the sale is like really good, it's not good for me just because of what I want from the box. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to spend the money. Yeah, can we please stop talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Go? Thank you, Gary. Thank you for laying down the law. We needed somebody to do it, and I'm glad you were the one that did. You really stuck up for the integrity of the stream there. Man, hit a lot of walls there. Right, exactly, yeah, in like very fringe cases. And again, like, I ended up with like triple King of the Swamp before I ended up with like 2 copies of any other UR. Like, I literally had 3 of that before I had a 2nd copy of Floodgate. Just because of what happened. So like, obviously there are fringe cases, but yeah, I'm speaking of like the most like general, like on average cases. I don't think that was fast cycle, but it was like, a good cycle at least. Will you speedrun other Kirby games? No, this is the only Kirby game that I run or I'm interested in. Mostly I speedrun, other than this, I speedrun like RPGs. Or that's also what I'm interested in, is like running RPGs. Got 3 Gazoogies before Red Eye. Yeah, exactly. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and Snap. Snap it. Well, that's the thing. Like, I ran Snap, like, at the very beginning. So Snap is, like, kind of the outlier. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get picked up. Snap is, like, the outlier. Like, that was the first game that I, like, really actively ran on stream. But, like, as of now, my interests are, like, pretty much exclusively, like, RPG runs. If I pick up anything new, or the new Mario Tennis potentially, just because I already ran the N64 one. But like, yeah, if I pick up a new run, it's gonna be like The World Ends With You Final Remix, or like fucking Pokemon Gold or something. Something like that. I'm not really much of like a platformer player. Like, I learned the speedrun for Mario Odyssey, but I grew bored of that pretty quick, just because, again, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm not really into platformers. Like, there's exceptions, obviously, like, and I thought Mario Odyssey was a fantastic game. But I just, and the speedrun was actually, like, pretty cool, but I grew bored of it really easily, I guess. Yeah, we don't talk about KDL2. Well, that's like, I don't even, like, if somebody asks me, like, what games have you speedrun, like, I don't even mention, like, KDL2. Like, there's a bunch of stuff I won't mention. Like, I won't mention, like, SSX3, because I ran that for, like, 2 weeks. Like, any game that I spent less than a month on, I don't even mention when people ask what I run. So, like, if somebody asks, like, what do you speedrun, I say Pokemon Snap, Kirby Air Ride, and Pokemon Red. Like, I think everything else was kind of a meme. Even Mario Tennis, I probably spent, like, the next amount of time on that. Like, I usually don't even mention Mario Tennis. Because that was, like, I don't know. Like, I at least, like, spent a little bit of time on it compared... Ooh, that's... Okay, that's whatever. I spent, like, a little bit of time on it compared to, like, all the other stuff. But even then, like, the run itself is kind of memey. So, like, I don't know. Because, I mean, hell, I also learned the run for Sunshine. I learned the run for fucking SA2. I don't know why I went left there. Like, there's a bunch of games that I've ran for, like, a week or less. That it's not like I'm a speedrunner of those games. It's just I know the runs. If that makes sense. It's kind of like how a lot of you guys probably, like, know the run of this game. Or, like, you know the run of, like, Pokemon Snap. And, like, if you needed to do it, you could. But it's not that you're, like... It's not like you guys would call yourselves, like, runners of those games. Unless you are, but, you know, generally speaking. Hamtaro is another example. Like, ironically, probably out of all the meme games that I ran, or the meme runs, I guess I should say, Hamtaro is the one that I get associated with still to this day. Even though I ran it for literally, like, 4 days. But people, like, hell, Konosumi had me fucking sign his Hamtaro card. Even though I ran it for, like, 4 days, like, over a year ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't really say that I'm a Hamtaro speedrunner. Oh, damn, I missed. Whoa, why didn't that work? I actually don't know why that didn't work. I'm really confused. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that actually kind of worked out, I guess. Ooh, that was sketch. That was sloppy. Ah. Damn. That was pretty good, but that was kind of troll at the end. Alright, check knight. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just... Fuck me. I'm not really, like, much of a platformer guy. Like, if I play games outside of stream, I play RPGs... That's fine. I play RPGs or visual novels. Like, those are pretty much the only games I ever play off stream if I play stuff. Granted, RPGs are a very, 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 very broad genre. Like, probably as broad as it gets. So it does contain a lot of things. But, you know, I mean, like, I don't know. I almost never play 2D platformers anymore. I very rarely play 3D platformers. Like, Mario Odyssey was probably the first 3D platformer I'd bought since high school. And I'm, like, fucking 2 years out of college. You know? So it's I don't know. I don't branch out from what I like a whole lot. Just because, I mean, like, I know what I like, so, you know. But I can definitely feel that, like, speedrunning is a little different, okay. Because, like, sometimes there's a game where, like, I don't really play racing games ever, but I like the run for Air Ride. Like, it's just fun to run. Well, fun is a word. It's enjoyable enough. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn. Oh, my fucking... You guys... Hey, guess what? I know you guys heard my controller. I know you heard me put in the spin put. You know how I know? Because I was fucking told that my mic picks up everything. So I know you guys heard me do the spin put. And you also saw that it didn't work for some reason. Man, that's a fucking topical reference. Pokemon Snap will run it. Will didn't even finish his run, did he? I don't know, dude, like, I don't know if anybody else would remember that. There was one time, okay, does anybody else know what he's talking about? There was one time when Cash Money McBank came over, back when he actually hung out with me. He did a run of Pokemon Snap, but he, like, I don't even think he got out of Beach. He, like, gave up after Beach or something. But yeah, he was like not really doing it right because he didn't really know how to do the run. It was so fucking funny. Okay, I guess. Okay, that works. But yeah, he, like, I don't remember if he just didn't get it. Well, I know he didn't get enough points, but I don't even remember, like, if he even got out of Beach. Like, he might have quit, like, 2 minutes into the, like, actual level. And he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, that was a long, long time ago. Like, that was That was sometime in the original 6 months of me streaming. Because it was when I first did Snap. And I ran Snap from July until November of 2015. So it was somewhere in there, I think. And it had to have been either during the summer or like Thanksgiving break or something. Because Will was there, obviously. Man, I kind of wish I highlighted that, because that would be funny to look back on. Yeah, I think that's what he did. That shit was so funny. I messed up a little there. 101, not bad. Generally speaking, as long as I get to 100 kilometers per hour, I'm pretty much fine. Like, obviously it's better if I max out, but as long as I'm over 100, it's like decent enough that I don't really mind. Okay. This should PB. Dude, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Is that actually... Wait, is this like an actual, like, officially better than my all tracks time PB? This might be better than my actual all tracks PB. It's really close. It's really fucking close if it doesn't beat it.